It is a sad day for new GeoGuessr players, and Jack Massey Welsh, as the extinction of the Ghana black tape has just begun. Starting with the suburb of Medina in Accra, the new Generation 4 coverage has begun releasing all over the country of Ghana, actively overwriting the older Gen 3 coverage with the iconic Ghana black tape. This is everything you need to know about the first major coverage release in 2026. On Friday, April 12th, 2026, Google began releasing the new Generation 4 coverage in the suburb of Medina in Accra, the biggest city in the African country of Ghana. This is the first time that the country has received updated coverage since 2016. The coverage released is from 2024, driven with a Gen 4 Trekker camera mounted on top of a truck. Woohoo! More truck meta! Although, the truck does seem to be mostly, if not fully blurred in most of the new panoramas. The new Generation 4 coverage is much more dense than the previously released Gen 3, especially in cities, covering almost all small streets as well as the major roads. The extent of the coverage covers the cities of Accra and Kumasi very densely, as well as covering some main roads in the south and a massive highway that goes around the country. This may change later though, as it did with Senegal, which started by only covering a few parts densely, steadily ramping up coverage for a few years after until it became as dense as it is today. For the new coverage, the truck is going to be either dark/light gray or white. The white truck is going to be unique to the city of Accra for now, and it will always have the left bent antenna. Also found in Accra, we have the exposed dark gray truck, while in Kumasi we can find the light gray truck, although the exposed trucks seem to be much rarer than the fully blurred ones. Moving on to antennas, there's a unique folded back antenna found in Accra, as well as the aforementioned left bent one on the white truck. If you don't have the white truck or the folded back antenna, you can safely dismiss the antenna for now. For the highways, you're going to want to pay attention to the driving direction. The roads in the west of the country, including those moving from Accra to Kumasi, all drive north, while the big highway on the east of the country drives south. In the north of the big loop they drove around the country, you'll be driving in the Sahel region, which is very dry and sub-Saharan, similar to northern Nigeria. In this area, the road that connects Hamile to the border between the upper west and upper east regions is the longest unpaved road in the new coverage. For the roads between Accra and Kumasi, you'll be driving through a very lush tropical region with some hills and the occasional oil palm plantation. Sometimes, these roads can also become unpaved with very red soil, but you shouldn't mix them up with the northern unpaved stuff as that is a lot drier. The paved highway on the eastern side of the country is a newer, very nice road that will be driving south. The northern part of this highway is very dry and the soil has a more deserty feel rather than the deep red soil of the Max North. The highway north of Tamale to the border and the highway on the western side of the country can look similar, but you'll need to remember that the highway in the west drives north while the eastern one drives south. Both of these highways will have a bit more dated pavement, often with none or faded road lines as well. The only highway with coverage that I haven't mentioned so far is the highway that goes from Accra to Cape Coast. While not covering Cape Coast in Gen 4 just yet, this highway does have coverage. It will be traveling west and you can often spot lots of palm trees with an overall coastal feel compared to the rest of the highways. There's also the area in the Songor Lagoon protected area that got very dense coverage. This is hopefully what I'd like to see done for the rest of the country. This area can be recognized by the very sandy coverage, incredibly flat landscape, often with sparse and short vegetation, sometimes including coastal palm trees. This is also where you'll find most of the dirt roads present in the new Gen 4 coverage. And I believe that that's all that I have to say about the new coverage release in Ghana. I wish you guys luck in your Ghana learning, and I sure hope that Ghana ends up being as dense as the other African countries like Kenya and Senegal that we've gotten recently. Big shout out to Nabiru at Google Coverage Updates for helping with the information for this video, and see you next week for Georgia apparently, because I'm already late!